Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So as the title says, I have epilepsy and I am going to be telling you all about it, like my story and all about epilepsy, and sort of to spread awareness and tell you that not everybody's perfect no matter how they seem. So I have epilepsy. Basically, epilepsy is a neurological condition where you will have your neurons in your brain will have a miscommunication and a fire, and then you would have a seizure. So my seizures are focal but also complex. So basically I fall on the floor and I convulse. I also hold my breath and try to grab things because I constantly feel like I'm about to fall off something. You really got to be careful because epileptic patients have a tendency of accidentally hurting themselves. They don't intentionally do it, but I mean, if you're falling to the ground, you could definitely hit your head and get hurt, or get your arm stuck on something, and when your arm is spasming, like, you could pop it out of the shoulder and stuff. So you just gotta, like, if you're ever around a person, they start having seizures, just move every like hard thing out of the way so they can't hit their head or their arms get stuck on anything, so it'll prevent injury from that person. So just a little tip for you if you ever experience somebody having a seizure, which I hope you don't, because most people say it's a scary experience, but it's always good to have the knowledge just in case. So I have been to 3 different hospitals. Yes, 3 different hospitals. So my first hospital was Christ Hospital, and so okay, I'm gonna say that I got epilepsy when I was 4 years old. Like, I got it on my birthday, which sucks. What kind of birthday present is that, you know? But I went to Christ Hospital to visit a neurologist, a neurologist is a doctor that is for epilepsy and for people with brain conditions, hint neuro. But I visited Dr. Katurgi. He was a great doctor at Christ. But eventually we had to move, so we moved to a new hospital after about, I think, like 3-4 years. And we moved to Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago. And I was there from like the age of 8 to like 19. I stayed a little over. It's for minors because it's a children's hospital, but he kept me a little longer. And that doctor is Dr. Millichap. I absolutely love Dr. Millichap because he was the doctor who got me completely under control with my epilepsy, and I am extremely grateful because that just made my life a whole lot easier. And you know, so I'm grateful for that. He's also like really funny guy, so like he's not like, you know, he's super relatable, so I like him. Then I got to the point where I grew up, and it was about, I was late 19 years old, and he recommended me to a neurologist in Northwestern Medicine Hospital in Chicago, which is connected to Lurie Children's Hospital. And that is with Dr. Gerard, which is my doctor right now. She's a pretty new doctor for me, so I don't know her very well, but from her credentials, she is one of the best neurologists for women too. So that's also a reason why I went to her, because she's a great neurologist, very highly recommended, and she specializes in helping women with epilepsy. So because women go through pregnancies and like periods and all of that, so she specializes to help with that also. So that's where I am now, and I will be seeing her tomorrow because I am going in for testing. I'm having an EEG done to see if I am a surgical candidate for brain surgery, and then I'm also having like a PET scan done to see like brain activity and to check to make sure that I don't have any cancerous tumors or anything. So that's what's happening starting tomorrow, and that's a whole week long. Okay, but let's move on. So I also have to take a lot of medicine to keep my epilepsy under control. Now, this is just my medicine. There are a lot of epileptic meds to keep epilepsy in control. Just some work better than others for certain people. And I'm a very weird case, but but we found something that works and we're sticking with it, and we're hoping that I don't get immune to any of these medicines, because then we'll have to like start all over and find a different combination, and we've worked years to find the right combination. So like without finding that right combination that I'm on now, I wouldn't be able to drive, like, but I can. I have my license. I've been controlled for years, so I can drive, and it's totally safe. I'm safe. Other people around me are safe. Plus, I only have seizures at night, so it's not like I'm going to have a seizure behind the wheel. So that's totally fine. The medicine I take is Depakote, Lamictal, Singular, folic acid, multivitamin, and Flonase. Now, Depakote is a really, they don't usually prescribe the dosage that they prescribe me to patients, but I have to be really careful with that medicine, because that medicine, if I accidentally get pregnant, my child will then have a disformity of some sort, either a medical condition, could be born without an arm, like something in the pregnancy will go wrong, and I don't wish that on anybody, and I definitely don't wish that on my future child. I'm not pregnant. Thank God. I'm only 22. Do not need to be pregnant right now. But yeah, so I gotta be careful. It has to be a planned pregnancy with that medicine, or else there'll be complications. And I really don't want any complications with that. I mean, nobody wants complications, but if I could control it, then I would like to be like that. So also Depakote gives me huge cramps where I have to basically medicate myself with ibuprofen before I get my period, or else I will have a huge cramp and I vagal phasal, which is like I pass out because I'm in so much pain, and like I'm literally in a ball on my bed like crying. The first time this happened, I literally told my parents that I wanted to go to the hospital so they could put me, like, not put me down, but like put me under, and it was just a bad night. So but now we've learned how to sort of manage the pain, and that's going pretty good. So that is basically about, I mean, I didn't go into depth with what epilepsy is, but I went into epilepsy for me, and my experience, and how I have epilepsy, how it affects me, when I'm taking the doctors, everything. My next video will be about an EEG, because I'm going to get that week-long EEG, and I am going to record it and post it on my channel, and that will be the video after this one. So I hope this like helps. I just want to say that don't judge a book by its cover. You could see somebody think they're perfectly normal, but they do have some issues, and you should never judge, because all people who have a medical condition just want to be treated normally. We don't want sympathy or pity. We just want to be a normal human being. So please, if you meet somebody with a disability, anything, treat them the way you would treat somebody who is healthy. And don't assume that somebody is perfectly healthy. They could have problems of themselves. You just never know it. So be careful with the jokes that you make too, because they could be offensive to people and you don't even know they're around. But thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.